What was it? Snort.
Okay. Snort E. Lee.
Snort Lee.
Spelled her name.
Well,
Yeah, I know. We're live. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey,
that's the
welcome
joke
to
from how I used to
the
pronounce it.
DnD live stream. As per usual, it took a minute. Technical difficulties aside, one day we will get this right.
My computer's doing what Lee's computer always does, apparently.
What's that?
It's configuring a Windows update when I turn it on.
It is way off.
70.
The audio's way off sync?
Oh my god.
Is it way off sync? So,
Apparently
Like-
it's not right yet.
Is it too fast or too slow?
is it really bad? We might go off air again. We'll be right.
We can do it live. You can just go to
Well,
settings.
no one's doing anything, so I can't even tell them.
Tra la la la.
Tra la 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 la.
Tra la la.
Say something.
Words, 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 words. Sounds incredibly
Annoying.
Tra la la.
It's too fast.
The audio.
The audio's first and then the video.
Ron Weasley.
Can you get a general idea?
Ron Weasley.
Harry Potter.
It's around a second.
Around the second.
Dumbledore.
You can do this live. We'll do it live.
Doing it
Everybody gets to see
live.
the back end thing. Go to
Severus
settings,
Snape.
What's up, JD?
Settings, settings.
audio.
We could totally do that.
Do you see mic off sync or mic audio
Mic off sync. Yeah, it says 1,000 right now.
So I guess bump it
2,000?
up. 1,500 or 2,000.
Let's try 1,500.
Apparently, it sounds like we're
Fly.
summoning a demon.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this again.
Yeah.
Words, words, words.
Probably helps if you
Words.
say something different every time.
Words.
Little melons are don't real.
Because if it's perfectly like off, and you're evenly saying it, it could be a whole like 1 second off.
Yeah, so it's better to say
It's very smart of you.
or just say one word.
Now it's even farther away.
So
It's even faster than a second now. So I don't know if you went the right direction.
So take it all away then.
Yeah.
It doesn't
the
sound
audio is
very off,
coming faster.
apparently. Snort said it doesn't sound very off. It's like 0.1 seconds.
So wait, you're saying audio is coming
Least.
first?
So you said audio is coming.
0.1 seconds?
0.1.
Like
Not
she
even
said.
1 second?
That's what she said.
That's not even
The
like
hell
a
did she
quarter
get?
of a second. Like, how do you
I
even
know.
measure that?
That's like, you can't even snap your fingers fast.
So you said the audio is coming first, right?
Chris sounds like he's in a tunnel.
It's because he is in a tunnel because he's not close to his mic.
Yeah.
That's true.
What do you need me to do? Check it now?
My volume's the
I mean,
loudest.
audio is coming first, right?
Yeah.
So I need to delay the audio even more.
No. Maybe. Are we answering the stream? I think we are.
Okay. Blue waffles, excellent. Yeah.
Maybe you should also try different hand movements because you don't ever know.
Yeah. Super duper.
No, they have to be different every time.
Super duper.
High, low. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, you gotta go high, low, left, right.
Are we going the wrong way?
It's loading.
Oh.
Yeah. We on the same band.
Is it like?
Let's see.
It's skipping really bad for me. Is it skipping bad for you?
I mean, we did lose internet a little earlier.
I don't know if it's the stream
Let's
or if
see.
it's us.
I don't even know how this is configuring the update. Is it like
It's like way off now.
Yeah, It's even further off.
So take it away.
Take it away. Take it away.
Take it away now.
Take it away.
Maybe
just
I should just
Do
configure
0.
0?
Zero.
Maybe off-sync sends it forward. Maybe you have to do...
Maybe. So negative. All right, so we're going to try it again. Yes, this should help now.
Just with
Wait,
yours.
where's Snort talking at? Where's
Discords to me.
Oh.
So we're negative. Negative. Black Desert Online is really high up in the Twitch stuff.
Did that help?
No.
Or is it even worse?
Maybe. I can't even get the pull up.
I mean, it's still off.
The fudge.
I don't know.
Tonight we were not meant to stream.
Is it like really, really bad?
I mean, it's enough to be like, okay, there's like when you were, it was like 4 or 5 seconds difference from when you were like, all right, hopefully it works now or whatever.
Okay, so yeah, 4 seconds is a lot.
I mean, it's a.
So is it like just getting worse and worse every time we do an up to change something?
I don't know. And then it's buffering and.
Should we restart the stream maybe? Does that help?
I can't even get the damn thing to load on my phone.
Wait. Keep talking.
Oh, I'm talking, making hand gestures to see if
It's good.
It's good now. So we went the wrong way. Is basically what happened with the audio.
It's fine at 0, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't watch on my channel. Watch on Serial Gamer. Click the go to Serial Gamer's channel or whatever it is.
And it's working fine there. It was just some kind of weird delay when you were doing a hosting.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not watching it through the host. I'm watching the actual.
So, but it's good now.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Everything seems good. I'm waiting for you to talk. Yep. Everything. It's good for everybody.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for sitting through that. Because we've been sitting through even more difficulties tonight.
Yeah.
So,
Time it is.
That was not the first.
Yeah. All right. Hey, guys. Finally, welcome to the stream. Thank you for your patience, technical difficulties aside, and all that good stuff. Welcome to our continuing adventures in Arlethine with our motley group of heroes. Tonight, returning with us is Nost. Yeah. So we got Nost back. He's recovered from his illness. We got Arnor the Ranger. We've got Balor the dwarf and dwarf paladin, and then we also have Percy the devilish man.
Yeah.
That's about it. So okay. We're just going to jump right into it, get kind of where we're at. So, last time you guys rode into town with the mayor from...
That place.
Mayor from Frankfurt.
Bell.
Not Bell. Frankfurt.
Yep.
First,
Bell's the daughter. Never mind.
No, Bell's the other town, the other village. 2 small villages, remember?
Beth was the...
Beth in Bell.
Beth and Bell.
Beth and Bell.
The daughter of Frank... the daughter of the Frankfurt mayor. Anyways, you just basically wagon just strolls into town.
You're gonna block my view of my face.
So this is our first major city, guys. So just to kind of give you a little backdrop on. Oh, don't do this to me, Pen. No, don't. Okay.
Leonidas Durbin.
What's that? What's that?
Leonidas Durbin.
Yes.
That's JDM 6E said that.
Oh.
Do you need a pencil?
No, I've got one.
I
Good.
am a robot.
We don't have feelings.
Welcome to the stream. Anyway, first city. So you are strolling up in the wagon to the city of Dorvo in the region of Cobel. This kind of region we've been in since the start. This is going to be the first major big town of Cobel. So it's just to kind of set the backdrop. You roll into town. It's kind of a walled city. So you've kind of got, this kind of wall around it. On the outside, you can see a few camps kind of put around. So you see like different flags, different things. So, I kind of put that imagery in last time, the scene before the episode of Red Wedding. They're all out in their own different camps. So kind of picture that.
Yeah, they're having the big...
Spoilers.
Spoiler.
Didn't spoiler anything. Just said the episode and the camp. So
The big peace treaty's going on,
You're
right?
talking about the Full House episode of the Red Wedding.
Huh? Okay. Whatever.
we go deeper. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
You got it, dude.
But anyways, so just kind of like camps out. So you kind of see the Elven camp off to the left, and you see you can tell from the other human regions, different camps, different flags going up representing different regions in Arlethine. And it's kind of, muddy, messy. And you can also kind of see the there's a ranger's kind of, what is it? What did I call it?
Ranger Danger.
Outpost.
Outpost. Thank you.
Call it
Thank you.
outpost.
Ranger outpost.
I promise I didn't cheat.
Yeah. There's the Rangers outpost kind of on the outside of the city, and then the walled city. And of course there's armed guards at the gate, and the gates to the city are shut. Immediate surroundings, of course, there's Elven camp. There's a few camps for the other things. You can see a makeshift tent tavern and the Ranger outpost. So,
What time of day is it?
it's still morning.
Okay.
Still morning.
Just wondering.
It's a very still morning.
What do you
So
guys
it's
want to
still
do?
morning, and we're in the wagon.
Yeah, you're in a wagon, and you basically the mayor just kind of dropped you off, and he's like, just kind of getting out and tending to his horse and heading towards the makeshift tavern.
And so we've made it into the city of Dwarvo.
You're not in the city. You're on the outside of the city.
We're on
Yeah.
the outside.
Outside of the city walls, but like all the tents and encampments on the outside. So
Oh,
you have
that's right. Yeah,
yeah,
because the
Elven
the-
encampment,
the big
a bunch of other,
Comic-Con going on.
yeah, big Comic-Con in Dorvo.
Okay.
But you got the Elven encampment, some human encampments from different regions in Arlethine, a makeshift tavern, and then kind of off towards the woods you have the Ranger outpost.
And Nost is awoken from his
Nost is
slumber.
miraculously better, and like nothing.
His
ever
coma
happened.
is gone.
He's just cool. He's just totally there.
Hey guys,
What?
I'm awake.
What?
What is it doing? It said
Oh.
setting up settings for Windows Media Player. I never used
What
it.
in the world?
So Nost is awake.
That's weird.
Who else was with us? Didn't we? Was the daughter? Did the daughter come?
No,
with
the
us?
The
daughter
daughter did not come.
It just-
It's just the mayor. The mayor's kind of hopped off and kind of going on.
He's kind of got his
right
own
now.
thing.
So
he's
we can
going.
do
Yeah,
whatever.
he's got his own
Yeah, we can
agenda.
do whatever.
You just kind of rode into town with him.
And the place that we're gonna stay is that makeshift tavern.
It's all up to you. Still morning.
can do
There's plenty
whatever
of
we
stuff to
want.
do.
Yeah, it's morning.
I don't know if Baller wants to sleep anywhere. I think he's just
We're gonna
gonna
party all night.
Party all night long.
Because this is the morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
But where?
Well, we gotta. I guess we'll have to
Is,
find out. Is the city accessible? Is that why? Is everybody on the outside of the city because they can't get in, or?
You gotta find out.
I mean,
Gotta find
think
out.
about it. A
Gotta find
city
out.
has its normal occupants. There's a big thing going on in Dorvo
Oh.
right now, and you have a bunch of people converging at Dorvo.
So they
Is
they
there? Like,
It's a music festival.
A kiosk or
can't- a kiosk?
a small tent
An
with
information
wooden
kiosk.
pamphlets that we could grab.
pamphlets. Oh my gosh! If Mike
Wooden
was watching
pamphlets.
this, he would have a heart attack.
Pamphlet.
Remember that pamphlet?
Pamphlets.
Okay, what do you guys want to do? I mean, you got a few areas
I
of
just
interest.
asked.
Yeah.
I mean,
that wasn't
there's
a-
no kiosk. There's no kiosk.
Well, I mean, just it's a Dwarvo information
Dealer.
stump. To go
Stump. Magical stump. Because you know all stumps are magical because they are dead trees.
Balor said nothing about magical stumps.
Why don't just go ask somebody?
I'm trying. I've asked multiple questions.
To whom?
The gods.
You gotta walk somewhere.
You can't just be like, places and things where you be. Balor
standing in the-
know.
You're just
Just stand in the middle of the field.
yeah.
Stump.
Excuse Balor. Balor gets flustered.
Someone help
He
me.
goes to a new
Somebody
city.
help
Someone
me.
help Bono.
I need an adult. Or Balor needs an adult.
Okay.
Sorry.
You got your points of interest. Let's go, explore points of interest.
Okay.
Well,
There's the
a
ranger.
I'm
cabin.
going to the ranger outpost.
Yeah.
Okay, are we just gonna split up? Is that what's going on?
Let's.
He can go.
What were
to
the other
Yeah.
places? Ranger outpost.
So you have the ranger outpost. It's kind of
Yeah.
off by the woods. Then you have it's the Rangers of Undar, by the way.
That's
Yeah.
where I'm from.
Is there a flag
have-
that shows that or something?
Sure.
It's
That's just the area we're in. They're the rangers. Aren't they the rangers of this area?
No,
No.
we're in Cobel. The Rangers Undar
Oh,
is
that's
its
right.
own region.
That's
it's
right,
just
sir.
like they just like they have outposts all around Arlethine.
Yeah.
But that's the Arlethine Rangers. It's like
Yeah.
the Marines or something.
Yeah.
But anyways, you have the Rangers of Undar. That's one of their outposts in Dorvo, or outside of Dorvo in Cobel, which is kind of this little hub area to like a bunch of different lands, etc. You have the Elven encampment. You have some, and then you have kind of the mix mash of the kind of other human encampments from the other parts of the region of Arlethine. So Elven encampment, human encampment, lots of different flags in the human encampment, so you can tell it's from different places in the country. And the makeshift tavern is in the human encampment. And then, of course, the big gate. And it's closed, and there's guards on the outside.
Actually, I want to go to the Elven encampment.
Okay.
That's what I want to do first. I do want to eventually get to the ranger outpost, but I want to stop by.
All right.
Elven.
So, like, how are you guys going about everything?
Do you want one of us to come with you, or
Looking
all of
at-
us? Are you okay going to the
I'm
Elven
okay.
encampment?
I'm okay going by myself if y'all don't want to go.
Well, Sylvast is the person we need to talk to, right?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm going.
He's
Yeah.
an elven diplomat, so.
Yeah, just to kind of recap on that. Silvash is the elven diplomat that's the person of importance who is in Dorvo, promoting peace and prosperity.
And we're
so-
slightly afraid of his life because, yeah.
Yeah, this is a person where you heard about the assassination plot.
Yeah,
We're afraid of his life.
We're afraid that somebody's going to try to take his life or cause something to. Yeah.
Yeah. Get to the first big city. There's just too many things.
There's too much to do.
And there's more stuff on the inside.
To the Elven
Yeah.
I mean, we might.
I
as
don't
well.
see why we would go to the humans.
Well,
just to hang out.
racist.
Well, he's a human, so.
I mean, there's no wrong answer. There's
Yeah.
stuff to do in any.
No,
I mean, they're
if
all-
we go to the wrong one, we're all gonna die.
it's like
It's gonna be
it's
a
like,
rock slide.
we go to the
Decide.
makeshift tavern. Giant meteor. Everybody.
Where
dies.
do you guys feel like going?
I want some new weapons. I want
Yeah.
some new weapons. let me talk into this thing a little bit better.
Yeah.
Do you, do you,
Well, let's go to the elven encampment.
fine.
let's get
We'll
that
just
out
all
of the
go to
way.
the Elven encampment.
Is that
We'll
how
get-
Balor asks?
We all reluctantly follow
Arnor. All right.
Ranger Danger over here.
And then y'all can split up and go elsewhere, and I will continue to the Rangers of Undar if y'all want to go from there.
Sounds good.
All right.
Rangers of Boondoggle.
So we're
We
just
shall
going.
follow the roofing explorer.
The
roofer.
The roofie or roofing explorer?
Roofer explorer.
What's the difference?
Yeah, we haven't even got to an alchemist for roofies yet.
Yeah.
The
Um,
Is that your new title?
The roofer? Yeah.
The roofer.
Arnor the
We could
roofer.
roofie most.
Anyways,
He's been roofied like,
so
for like a couple days now.
so we're just kind of walking over to the Elven encampment.
Yep.
Sure.
Just to kind of build the scene more. Elven encampment, of course, very pristine, nice. It looks very clean in contrast to the human encampment, which is like very like muddy and nasty and dirty looking. You know, that's just like traveling men, but you know, elves for some reason like walk on top of the mud like it's nothing. You see a bunch of armed guards around. You know, elven rangers and knights strolling around in full armor. You know, equipped to the teeth, very pristine looking. And you see just kind of a row of normal sized tents, and then of course one large tent.
Large tents. Probably
I mean-
where he's going to be.
Yeah. Is there any weaponsmiths while we're on the outside before we go in?
I don't know. You don't see any like just at a glance.
Okay.
Roll forward. No, I don't know.
All right, I guess go in.
So you're gonna,
Stroll right up in there.
all right. So as you stroll up to the large tent, of course, it's got armed guards on
Yeah.
either side. They kind of put their spears out in front, and they basically just ask very bluntly, name and purpose.
Arnor Kaliman, and I would like to speak to Farseth Savash.
Pertaining to what?
Some interesting news that he might need to know.
They kind of look at each other and they kind of peer inside the tent real quick, and they just kind of whisper in Elven.
Which I
Which you
can
know.
understand.
But they're whispering.
They're whispering.
Green.
Do you want to hear what they say?
I do want to do I do a perception check for that?
Yeah, you gotta do
I
a
wanna roll,
perception
so-
check.
You gotta do a Percy check.
A Percy check.
He's using his little box.
I am using my little box. 16. What is perception again? Is that my wisdom?
That's your.
16.
We'll do wisdom.
20. Not nat, but
Okay. I mean, you hear what he says.
Okay.
He I mean, sure. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
He basically whispers inside. Basically, and now he basically is like, Captain, there's a. It basically just says, Captain, there's a motley group of people out here to see Farseth.
Why do people keep calling us that?
And you kind of hear a reply from the inside. And he's just kind of a grunt. It's like, so to the door or tent flap, whatever you will, comes the guard captain, Captain Selva, that you've seen earlier in Frankfurt. And he kind of looks at you, he's very stern face, like he always has been before. Doesn't look, he's still very like resolute and serious. And he just kind of looks towards you and he says, "Is there something I can help you with?"
Yes. We need to speak to Farseth. There's very important matters at hand.
That would be quite impossible at the moment.
Well-
Farseth's off in Dorvo, meeting with some importance.
Well, then can we speak with you in private, sir?
Pertaining to what?
I don't remember.
I don't have gold for any of this.
No. We just it pertains to the peace talks that will be happening soon.
Extrapolate.
To making sure that they continue as planned.
He kind of raises an eyebrow. And he kind of just motions for you to come inside the tent.
Oh, sweet.
All of us, or
Just him or all of us?
Everybody.
All right.
So, guards, of course, relinquish their spears, and you can go inside. So, you walk inside, and it's actually a lot bigger on the inside, as if it's magical. So it's very large and elaborate.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter,
Definitely enchanted to some sort, and it's very befitting to like royal ambassador types. Nothing really. It's just a lot of personal effects, and of course, a set of armor kind of on a stand to the side, those sorts of things. And Silva just looks to Arnor, because this is the person he's been speaking to for the most part, who's captured his interest. Says, "Please explain in detail to me what you mean. Speak plainly."
We don't have concrete knowledge, but there has been talks, and we overheard some things that somebody's going to try to kill Farseth to make sure to try to disrupt the peace talks.
This is a very often occurrence. This is why I'm here. Threats on Farseth's life happen every week from some new group we've never heard of. Why is this any different? What's your angle?
This guy is a little bit different from your normal bandits.
Explain. He looks to Percy, very serious.
What kind of a priest or whatever the heck was he?
I don't remember.
He was in some crazy robes, and he gave...
Was it the crows? The crows. The crows of Everosh.
And he gave one of our friends
a gem thing.
interesting gem.
So.
Oh yes.
To the
So-
hunchback.
Okay.
So as soon as you say crows of Everosh, she kind of stands up even straighter, and you thought he was already standing up kind of straight.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's
Very straight.
That's extremely straight. There.
So his eyebrows kind of furrow, and he says, "Are you sure?"
Yes, we're very sure.
I mean,
It explains everything that happened to us.
So he kind of looks off to the side to a guard in the side, and he kind of motions the guard to him, whispers to the guard, and he kind of hurries out the tent. And he looks back to kind of scans the group, and he just says, "What else can you tell me?"
they had some weird contraption that, well, the guy that we ran into did not know what it was or how to work it, but he claimed that it would cause massive chaos and what he believed was a huge explosion.
So he kind of, still very serious, kind of just twerking his eyebrow, kind of. May I see the device? Do you have it with you?
It's I think you're carrying it.
Yeah, I have it. So yeah, I'll pull it out and show it to him.
Okay. May I see it?
May I have it back?
We'll see.
I give it to him.
I mean, it's useless to us, so it doesn't matter.
So he takes the device.
Your ring.
No, I'm keeping that.
He he kind of like takes it up and looks at it in the light. Kind of looks at it around, kind of like flicks it in the light. Kind of just holds it at chest level. And he kind of looks back to you and he says, "This is unfounded. Why would they be here?" He's just talking to himself. Do you know what this is?
No.
All I could discern was there was some sort of mechanical object, but I couldn't tell if it was how magical or what it actually did.
The man we got it from said something about it going boom, making people go away.
You see, the crows distrust magic users. Or any kind of sorcery or such. Except for a couple within their ranks. But when they need to get something done, without relying on a magic user, they use these enchanted incendiary objects. It would have burnt it down, but I don't think it's as big a boom as what this young one would say it is. Consider it more of a bit of fire and thunder than anything. Do you really want this back?
Sure.
Hands it back to you. I would be careful with it, though.
All right. Wrap it back up and stick it in the pouch.
Careful not to land too hard on it. It's an impact explosion.
Take it out and stuff it in Percy's pocket.
Well,
Shove Percy on his butt.
I think I have
Are you flame
acrobatics.
resistant? Or?
Yeah, he is flame resistant, so that'd be funny.
Yeah,
But he
so
says
I
something about
mean,
thunder.
So,
No, I don't do
Thunder
that. I
resistant?
just keep hold of it for now.
You're just like, oh.
so anyways, he looks
He'll
back
never
at you and he
know.
says, "What else do you know? Is this everything?"
I make a history check to see what I remember, because I don't remember.
History check.
Should we? I guess. Tell
Gareth
him
the Backstabber? Wasn't that somebody? Wasn't that the main guy? We should.
DM history pause check back rewind to the past.
Yeah.
Gareth the Backstabber was the leader of the bandits that was paid
Yeah.
to cause the disturbance in the town of Bell.
Yeah. So should we just tell him that
And then
they paid Gareth to
Yeah.
cause a
Okay.
disturbance in a town? I guess for some kind of distraction.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Okay.
So
Copy paste what I just said to him. Copy
Okay.
paste it.
Considering the time limit, we'll work with it.
Yeah.
So he kind of reflects on it. So that does fit their MO. So this is quite a surprise. A little more than what we're used to.
Awesome.
So we'll manage.
Do you have anything we should be on the lookout for? Is there any kind of telltale signs that these guys might be leaving around this area?
So you're asking how to spot a crow.
Sure. Caca.
But it's caca.
They were all black.
The crows have not been seen on the continent here in over 50 years. And their involvement within the last war is spotty at best, as most people see.
I think just overloading it with accounts.
I think so. So he's gonna shut off the guess. So you need to go to Aerial Delta 1 if you need Wi-Fi.
Oh, I think we're back.
All right, you can start stream. Well,
We're back. Yeah, we're back.
I guess Wi-Fi password
Do
was
you
bad.
need? Do you two need it?
Is it streaming? Is it live or is it?
I
Lee,
could.
does it say? Does it say it's live?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Just
live.
Air to 5. Airplane 5.
Aerial Delta 1. Right there.
Dash 5.
No. Is that the one showing up?
I don't even have that one showing up. Let me refresh. 'Cause it's connected to that one. Oh, then
That one's gonna be gone soon.
yeah, that one probably is too.
No.
All right.
Air LDEF 1 is the. Yeah, but it's not showing up.
Yeah, we're back regardless. So
Yeah.
Let's just keep going.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just keep going. Okay.
Okay.
So,
I guess.
anything to help? Any weapons? Any sort of armor? Any sort of
The top one.
gear?
Okay. I'll ask
I'm
for-
sorry, I have nothing for you. Actually, I must be on my way. If you find of anything else, please report it back to me, if you will.
Will do.
It's best to have my men on this. And he proceeds to rush out of the tent.
His men. What's wrong with us?
So as he kind of quickly rushes out the tent, but after he leaves the tent, you also notice a couple of guards coming to kind of
Push us out of
push
the tent.
you out of the tent.
Okay.
So
Leave me alone.
okay. So I'm assuming you kind of walk out of the
Yeah,
tent.
we got
Okay.
it.
So you walk out of the tent, and it's just like Silva just kind of vanished. He's like nowhere to be seen. So
Magic.
it's like they're magical elves.
Like he didn't have space magic inside the tent.
Yeah, it's beast magic. It's the best kind. So anyways, you kind of reported back to Silva.
Mhm.
He kind of took it as as
Yeah.
it was. So what do you guys want to do?
Ask that guard if he knows of any weaponsmiths around here.
The guard at the front of the tent.
Sure.
Hey man, you know anybody one of them place like you got a sword?
That's what he just said. So how does the elf garb react?
Yeah, he said
Okay.
exactly that.
So basically he looks to you and he says very plainly, There's actually a master arms blacksmith within the town, as well as a general, probably more in a range to what you can afford.
Hey now.
In town.
I mean, I could sell my soul.
Shit.
I just want to see what the best has to offer.
To yourself?
So it's all
Yeah,
within
yes.
the town, within the walls.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the awesome.
The
thing.
gates are closed now to all on the outside, though.
What? Why?
Yeah. Why?
Occupancy standards of some sort.
Is this a club?
We should find a way over the wall.
We could throw you.
We could throw you.
Or we have the gym thing.
I have the gym.
We have the roofer
Or the roof.
right here.
Okay, you
Oh.
could always
Drop a rope down for
inquire
us.
at the gates.
Yeah.
Or ask.
You could always knock.
Oh,
So both of those things.
Balor received
A vision.
a vision, an idea from the god of Torm. Let's ask the gatekeeper.
That was a vision.
I saw Balor. Balor saw Balor.
Are you the gatekeeper?
Balor saw Balor talking to a gatekeeper.
Yes.
Okay. That was a mouthful. Oh.
Okay.
All right, let's go up to the gatekeeper, I guess, because I mean.
Are we still within quick distance of
Oh
everything?
yeah, all this stuff is
Yeah.
like. I
Yeah.
mean, you're not going to be wasting time going all this stuff.
Okay.
It's still
Yeah.
morning.
Both
So.
walk
weaponsmiths
up.
are inside.
Both weaponsmiths are inside. So
That's what
one-
he said
Walk
anyways.
up to the gate.
Well,
Yeah.
so he said one was a master arms blacksmith, and one was kind of a general blacksmith.
In our
Because
price
we
range.
can't afford.
I don't even know how much gold.
So we're at the gate. You say hi to the gatekeeper.
Okay, so as you approach the gate,
Hi.
it's just a general little thing, kind of, let's say 40-foot wall,
That's general.
2 towers, large wooden gates, and
Very flammable.
There's about 5 guards kind of hanging out in the front, 2 kind of like propped up against the stone wall. One of them's asleep.
Is the gate closed?
Gate is closed. It's like big gate, but there's like a door there.
Like a little.
Oh,
Yeah.
another door on the
Like
on
so,
the-
it's like a
yeah.
big like double gate with a door in one of them. So like you can get through the gate without opening the entire gate.
Yeah.
So
And all normal gates.
What are the guards
Like
doing?
the first.
they're just kind of being like
Whatever that
watching
is.
guard lazily, basically.
Okay.
Like one's asleep, kind of propped up. The other one's kind of like doing the same thing, and then you have kind of 2 of them kind of standing off this side, and one of them is kind of he's not really dressed in like full like guards garbs, but he kind of has like a like a leather chest plate on, just sort of there, no arms or anything like that. He's just kind of holding like.
You look like you know where the general blacksmith is.
I do. It's in the town.
Why, thank you. We will show ourselves then.
No, you won't. I'm sorry. I will have to ask you to stop right there.
Why?
can't we go in?
Occupancy standards.
All
The city is way too crowded. There are way too many people here.
Balor is but the dwarf.
We'll just.
I do.
We'll
Balor
just-
takes no
Up,
space
up, 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 up. One at a time.
How,
Now, what do you need within the city walls?
Weapons. Lots of weapons.
Now, that's something to get a
Hey,
guy
hey,
that's a
hey,
gatekeeper
hey.
kind of nervous about
Hey.
letting people get.
We
through your
want to
city
spend
gates.
money within your city and help you.
This guy's got the right idea.
I need to protect myself.
Well, you already have weapons.
They're not very good.
how about we
I
just
can
walk
see that.
in and. How about we just walk in, grab 5 people, and throw them out, and that'll make it bounce out.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely, you could do that, and we could put 5 people occupants in the jail, and that would be you.
4 or whatever.
Is there anything that
Is
we
the
can?
jail full?
No.
Is there anything we can do for you to let us in that might help you?
Actually, yes. But not for me.
Do you need something to be delivered?
No.
within the
That's
city?
really specific.
Now, if by delivered you mean the head of a tray, la 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 la, the head of a cave troll, then
You have a
yes.
lovely singing voice.
Thank you.
It's hard to follow you, sir.
Are you saying that there's a quest to kill a cave troll?
Actually, sort of. Also within the walls, there is the Adventurers Guild, and there's actually a bounty out for the head of a cave troll nearby.
Well, we would need to go talk to them to get the right place to go to, and so that they will know we are trying to get this. So, could you let us go in and talk to them?
Makes him really happy that you say that, and he kind of like does this, and he kind of pulls out this little parchment paper out of his book, and he goes, "Da-da! There you go." He just kind of hands it to you.
All right, Claptrap. What is it?
Balor had a feeling that these walls would not be welcoming to us today.
Dorvo is actually quite an accommodating city, and we would love to have you. There's just way too many people, and there's too many vagrants standing around, so we send them out to the tavern that we put out over in the mud over there. It's great, I promise.
Do we look like vagrants?
I really can't tell.
What does the paper say?
Yeah, that's what I'm still trying
So
to...
you look at the paper, and it just says, it's basically like, it has like a little motto from the Adventurers Guild. You know, it's like, are you called to adventure? Join the Adventurers Guild. And it basically just has like this little badly drawn like troll
Oh, God.
on the front of
I
it.
can already see where this is going. Let's go get the troll's head, and maybe
Let's
that will
just
gain
go-
us entry
Alright.
into the city.
Let's just go kill this troll.
I want to go to the ranger outpost before we do that.
Oh
No, no,
my
no.
We can do it
God.
on the way back.
He really wants to go to that ranger outpost.
Does
We'll
the
we'll
ranger
just
outpost-
go kill the troll without you.
I mean, actually,
I-
it would be
actually-
smart to go to the ranger outpost to see if we could figure out where it's at or if it has any weaknesses.
They might have a good direction of where.
Well,
Yeah.
do you know where the cave troll is? The cave
Actually,
that is?
no, I don't. But somebody either over there or over there, somewhere over there. Leave me alone now. There's more people in the queue.
Wait, wait.
Where's over there?
Hold up. What are you going to tell them? There's no room for them, is there?
It depends if they have a pass.
Okay.
Like,
What-
I know
Okay.
a few in the line. That's Fred. He lives here.
What do you guys have any laws about killing people outside the wall?
That would be considered murder under the first capital offense of the Kingdom of Arlethine. So, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Are
He
you
loves
sure
to
you're
joke.
not vagrants?
He's
do the-
new and he
I'm
doesn't understand social customs. It's just a joke.
Do
Shoot,
do
It
these
does
city
look
passes?
a bit weird.
Do
It's a costume.
Not as weird as you.
It's not a very funny one.
do these city passes have their names on them, or are they general passes?
The city passes are highly uncopyable, as there is a very distinct way as they're written, to which I do not know. Am slightly jealous because they won't let me do it over in the town hall. Anyways, they are not written with names. They're simply given to those that deemed needful of them, like people who are important.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go kill this troll, guys.
So if we kill the troll, we would be important to you then?
It really depends. It's more up to
Would this guarantee our entrance?
earn Poco. That really just depends. See, as Tanis heads the Adventurers Guild, and he would have to be notified of it, he would have to come out, he would have to make sure and verify that it is legitimately a troll's head, not a cow head disguised as a troll head, or
Has that
vice
happened
versa.
before?
Or
You'd be surprised. As the bounty for it is, quite large for some people to fathom. So, it just really depends. If you do a smack-up job, this thing's been out there for a little while. Possibly could procure passes in some sort of form for maybe one of you.
Oh god.
One.
All right, let's go kill this troll. Not him. Well, maybe later, but let's go get this troll.
Well, we're so happy you came to Dorvo. It pleases our hearts. In about 6
Is
days'
there
time,
a-
the gates will be back open after all of this is said and
Do I
done.
need this paper to give whenever I turn in the troll's head?
I mean, what else?
I
do you
believe
do?
a troll's head would be fairly sufficient.
I throw it at him.
And he kind of smacks it like neatly out of the air and kind of folds it back into his.
We
book.
don't
Not
need it.
everything we need
After
on
he
it.
after he does that, after he catches it, I was just giving it back to you because we don't need it. We will find it ourselves.
Okay. Please, move along. Enjoy the tavern.
Whatever.
The tavern.
What a bastard. I mean, let's go.
Let's go.
We gotta go faster. Let's
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah.
What tavern is he speaking?
Doesn't even. Oh, is that where the people?
So-
There's a makeshift tavern.
Are you
and a
going
human
to the ranger outpost
sub-tents.
Yeah,
Are you
just
going
real
to
quick.
Ranger Outpost?
Just real quick.
Okay. So are we going with them?
Wait, where are you
No,
going?
let's
Do
go.
we want to bother with the tavern?
We gotta figure out where the troll is.
So you think the people at the tavern might know?
Yeah, because he pointed.
Did
that
you
way.
even?
So we should
did you
split
read
up
the
right now.
script,
We should
the
split up.
Thing, the scroll.
Yeah, there wasn't
Let's
much
have him
to
go to the
it. It
ranger
just
outpost
said
and
that
we'll
there's
go
a
to the
bounty
tavern.
for a
Yeah.
troll.
Hey, if there's any good weapons, come back and let
All
me know.
right, we'll
Yeah.
do.
So you're going to the ranger
Yep.
outpost, and we're going to the tavern.
Okay. So let's go ahead and just follow you guys over to the tavern since it's closer and all three of you are going. So you kind of stroll up to the tavern. There's no name. Basically just it says tavern with like 2 E's on it. So it's more tavern.
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 Bernie.
Tavern.
No, like
Tavern.
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 It's more like tavern. Yeah.
It's
Tavern.
I shoved Nostin first because he's the only human out of all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you half human?
No, I'm
He's a
I'm half
dwarf.
human.
He's
You're just like a
dwarf,
really
straight
tall
up.
dwarf.
I'm a half elf, so I'm the one that's half human.
Oh, yeah.
He's a normal sized dwarf.
Is-
I'm a
It's
5
just
foot-
dwarves aren't that short.
No, I'm
They're
5 foot
shorter
tall.
than.
I'm a tall dwarf.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Thought you were average dwarf.
He's tall for a dwarf.
He's just not big boned. I mean, come on now, he's tall too.
Yeah. My mother always said that.
Okay, so as Nose kind of stumbles in, the flap opens and they kind of see you, and sort of everyone's like having like a nice time. It's pretty dirty, and you see like it's just a bunch of like men just kind of been traveling a little while to get there. Lots of soldiers, mercenaries. You can tell a lot are kind of merchants. Wait, what?
No.
Oh, my computer sucks.
Okay. Anyways, you look around. It's just a bunch of different types. You can tell they're all from different places, like different regions. There's different ones. You can see a couple of rangers of Undar kind of hanging out.
Hold up.
What's up?
Is it good over there?
Still says it's
It's
good
going
over
for
here.
me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's just a. Alright.
Pick up for me.
And there's a bunch of other people and armed and merchants and stuff that you don't recognize, like where they're from and stuff. So, but as you enter, you see this like sort of short for a guy. He's about 5'4", very scrawny looking, very young looking. He kind of like hops up from behind the bar area. He says, "Hello!" And he kind of jumps over, hikes up, kind of strolls over, very jolly like, and he says, "You guys look like you have no idea where you're at.
Yeah.
I assume you want a drink, right?"
No, I want a sub sandwich.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean,
He would like a sub sandwich.
I believe I got some bread behind the bar. He kind of just motions you to come to the bar with him.
I like they're still called sub sandwiches.
yeah. Well, it's really good.
You weren't
man.
here
I mean,
all
have you
night.
made it
Sorry.
yet?
He's still strolling up to the bar.
Whoa.
It
So-
almost tastes the sandwich.
I can almost taste it. I'm so hungry.
So he kind of just motions you to follow him up to the bar, and he kind of hops back over the bar, kind of turns around, and he kind of like skillfully produces 3 glasses in front of you, and then begins to kind of pour a very frothy looking beverage before you. And then he kind of pulls some bread and cheese from behind the bar, kind of plates it for you, and kind of pushes it up and just kind of leans up.
Thanks.
And he just
That's
says,
awesome.
he's like, "All right, that got you going. Nice start, right?"
Yeah, this is great, man. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys look like you've been through a little bit. What's been going on?
Yeah, we encountered a little problem at the gate.
Problem at the gate. They wouldn't let you in, would they?
No.
Yeah,
No.
me either. It's been a few days. I actually lived there, but see, Frederick Is it the funny little man who speaks kind of funny?
Yes.
Oh yeah. See, he doesn't really care for me for whatever reason. I've only been here for a little while, but I've been living here in the city. I don't know, a little bit. He just doesn't seem to like me, so he just says he deems it necessary to not let me back in, and I pay rent. Yet I don't live there, so here I am serving drinks. But that's fine.
Do you know anything about a troll?
Oh yeah, the cave troll.
Yeah.
The one the silly adventurers guild's trying to get as a trophy. Is that the one?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you happen to know anything else about it?
Sure. There's quite a large bounty for it, last I heard. Thought about going and doing it myself, but I also want to live, so there's that.
How much is it?
I believe it's 300 gold.
Wow, that's as much as I have right now. It's
Not
amazing.
quite a lot.
What did the troll do?
Oh, I don't believe it's done anything. It just kind of sits in a cave and eats the spare sheep from time to time.
Oh, the sheep farmers must hate us. I mean, hate. Not saying that I'm a monster, but do you know where it is? Where the cave is?
Somewhere north of here, I believe. It's a cave. Should be easy to spot. Just been there forever, as far as I know. At least since I've been here. Not really been a bother. Just Adventure Guild started. And they want the trophy. I think I think all this is about.
Do you know of any way that an outsider can get inside the city?
Well, there's ways, I'm sure. Now, I'm sure killing the troll be a very impressive feat. Will get you inside the gates. But let me ask you a question real quick. Would you like a refill?
Why not?
Okay. So he just kind of pours you another glass. Because you seem a little thirsty. Now, where was I at? Another question.
I think
Why-
we're gonna poison.
Bottler starts kind of shifty-eyeing around.
Why do you want to get inside the gates so bad? Are you here as part of one of the convoys? Are you from Drakbat? Is that it? Because those guys aren't here yet.
We just have business with people on the inside.
I need a really good sword, and there's no weaponsmiths outside the city. I mean, why is it so hard for somebody to buy a sword around here? This is ridiculous. It's like one of the biggest places around. I can't even buy a sword. I don't know what to do.
So you need a good sword. Is that all that's going on?
Well, for me,
Okay. So he kind of does this little nod. He kind of jumps back over the counter and he walks up to just basically a random soldier and just basically janks his sword out of his scabbard and kind of flings it onto the bar and it skewers through the bar and he's like this one?
I was hoping it would be a little bit more ornate.
It's very ornate.
Overnight.
This one is?
Yeah, this one. It's like very nicely made.
Yeah.
He looks back and the knight that had it, he's kind of like, ugh. He kind of looks at him. He said, "Talk. What I told you about that." He kind of goes over and kind of pulls the sword out of the bar. He said, he looks at him. He's like, "I told you no playing around with this." He kind of resheathes it and sits back down. Tuck just kind of goes, eh. Jumps over the bar. He said,
Thanks for
"Now
trying."
you can get one very much like that inside the gates."
That's awesome. I need inside the gates. So back to the troll thing.
So, are you guys from Hartman's? Do you like collect swords?
I can't. I could.
Where are
just have
you gonna
one.
keep them?
I mean, I can carry them, right?
I'm just saying most people who are
Maybe a
fighters
couple.
can't afford them. They're kind of expensive.
Well, I'm kind of new at this whole thing. I mean, I just came from hell. I'm trying to find a place in this world.
He kind of looks at you and sort of like chuckles to himself. He kind of pats you on the shoulder. He's like, "You're kind of funny. I like you." Anyways, getting you inside. Yeah. Killing that troll, that'd probably work. As far as I know, what's that guy's name? Tannis. He runs.
Tanix has no house.
He runs the Adventuring Guild. It's kind of new here. Now, the Adventuring Guild across in the other cities are fantastic. This one's fairly new. Tannis mostly just has a lot of money. Not a whole lot in the way of skill. I think he's supposed to be kind of handsome or some such.
Does he kneel
and he
before
killed
any
a...
banners?
What's that?
he owe any allegiance to anyone?
Oh no, it's a guild.
Oh,
I mean, he I guess abides by the laws of the land, but it's just a guild.
does he have a house?
I'm inside the city gates.
So how are we gonna get to him?
I
Why
don't
do we
know.
have to get to him?
But I do know if you kill the troll and you bring the head to the city gates, that'll make little Franklin run inside and go grab him, I'm sure.
Awesome.
And Tanis, being a wealthy man as he is, I'm sure could just squeeze you right in.
Okay.
Any other advice?
Is there anything you want to know about what's going on? Or you're just here, so I guess, do you know about the peace talks? Or, Salvash is here. That's kind of a big deal.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I don't know much
I almost
about it.
forgot about him. That's all this guy over
Why?
here.
Why?
I heard
Why are there
he's
so many
the
people?
elf.
I'm not with you.
Oh, the imaginary friend that's not here. When we finally need him to be here.
Pussy's
He like
had
punch
too
he,
much again.
he punches you on the shoulder. He's like, "You're funny." So what were you saying? So yeah, Savage is here. That's got everybody kind of excited. Heard he's a nice guy. Never met him personally. He's somewhere in there. Maybe that's why they kicked me out. Something about the occupancy standard. Give one, take one, something like that. But anyways,
Where were you from before Dwarves?
Oh, let's see. I traveled around. I was actually born in Dropmet, really cold. Moved to Gwynathine, way too high cost of living. Moved around. I was in where was I for a little bit? In Hartmund. I thought I was kind of smart. Apparently, I'm not. So they didn't let me in any of the colleges or anything over there. So I ended up here. Also, I owe a guy a lot of money back there, so not going back to Hartmund. But anyways, just to kind of catch you up on things, since you don't seem to know, these little delights around here, these are the Rangers. They're the very stoic types. They're real fun. You get them drunk enough, and they're nice guys. Of course, we have there's none in here, but we have the knights from Gwynathine. We actually have the Knight Supreme, one of the Knight Supremes here, Gallifrey, somewhere in the Gwynathine camp. Let's see. What else is going on?
I'm telepathically telling.
Let's see.
somebody
We got the merchant band from Hartmund. They're here to talk commerce. They brought in a few mercenaries because apparently they don't fight worth a do. And that's it. I think there's some talk about the legionnaires coming in from Orso at some point in time, but I don't really see that happening considering the animosity between them and the elves, so not entirely sure on that. So don't know if the legionnaires is going to appear. There's talk of it. But yeah. And then, of course, I think you've seen the Elven camp. It's quite beautiful over there. I wandered over there earlier. Lasted about 30 seconds, into which case I found a spear very close to my nose. I offered him a drink, and he didn't seem like he really wanted one.
Elves are weird. They like to climb things and stay inside their really fancy tents.
Yeah, they're such Rufus. What else is going on? I don't know. Of course, there's plenty of cool stuff inside the town if you can ever get inside. Let's see, there's the Leaky Bucket, the White Stallion, there's the really old dusty library. There's
Dusty library, human. Don't
I
you
would
wanna-
love to go to that place.
Now, when you said human, were you talking to him? You call it, is your name Human?
My name's Nost.
Nost. That sounds like a more appropriate name. You're funny.
I think you're funny. Funny guy.
There's the apothecary, of course the adventure guild, some scattered markets. If you like swords, you have to check out Gallus. You're not gonna buy anything, I guarantee you, unless you have around 10,000 gold. But he's a treat. He's a real nice guy. He's just really expensive. Also, if you go into Leaky Bucket, there's a few riffraffs I hear kind of hanging around there. Couple of mercenaries for hire. but apparently they're quite good and quite civil. But I've also heard that they're riffraff. Not really sure. Haven't got to go back yet. Been stuck out here. So, lots to do.
Do you know of anything in the way of magic, like spellbook vendors or the like?
Not a lot of that here in Dorvo, I'm afraid. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a few dusty old kooks in there. None out here that I've seen so far. Now, the library is run by old Frank. And I know Frank doesn't have a magical bone in his body.
Old Frank?
Old Frank.
He's a
Okay.
squib.
He doesn't have a magical bone. He does have a flatulent bone. But he might know of some things. Who knows? There might be some tomes to check out. Now, if you're looking for enchantment and magic, really the good place to be is Hartman's. It's the place of higher learning and, well, all kinds of weird stuff. You get a lot of things over from the Confederacy, so they're a good place to check out for that stuff. Just be prepared to pay exorbitantly high prices for things, and do not sign any papers, or you might find yourself into some sort of legally binding contract for certain services that you do not really care to render. But yeah.
Sex slave. I think. Maybe.
Well, anyways,
Your-
considering
your
that this
soul
bar is not
is-
mine,
is
consider
what I
your
would think.
tab
Soul
paid.
gems or something.
And he kind of like hops back over the bar, grabs a wheel of cheese, and kind of like hefts it over his
What's
shoulder and
this,
just kind of strolls out the tent.
city?
Run. Whose bar is this thing?
Balor looks behind the
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 bar?
Just look behind the bar.
yeah.
Bar.
You see a lot of like, it's just like, you know, tankards. You see some spirits and some bottles. There's a keg. There's different beers. Wheels of cheese, bread, jerky.
Should we ask the knight?
There's no
Okay.
person on the floor
Doro.
unconscious or dead.
No.
Okay.
No, nobody's unconscious or dead. Just a bunch of people in there having a good time.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
They didn't kill somebody.
Yeah. You know,
I'm sure this isn't a free bar. You should pay somebody. Just kidding. Let's run.
Let's just leave.
Okay.
all right. Yeah, we leave and we go towards the ranger outpost.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to Arian since you're probably you know, you're definitely already there. So Ranger Outpost, you know, it's kind of nothing really too impressive. It's a wooden structure, kind of one tower kind of thing.
You wanted to go there.
It's just a kind of a couple of rooms, you know, has like a small barracks and resupply and that sort of thing, and has a kind of a large open room, so you can basically go straight on in.
All right. I go on in.
Okay,
Do
so
I recognize anybody?
My name's the half elf. I gotta go to the Rangers.
I'm gonna climb on top of the ranger outpost.
so you go into the ranger outpost. You see a few rangers, and you do spot one that you do recognize. His name is Rond.
Rond.
Do you remember Rond?
Rond? Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, Ron.
from earlier.
Rond.
He's like an old commander.
Yeah, he was my old. He was my old commander.
but
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
then
you
they
spy
get
you spy
to
Ron.
to you,
He's
so
in
you
Yeah.
there.
been Rond.
Not Ron. I walk up to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he looks to you, and he seems very, you know, pleasantly surprised to see you. And Arnor, what a pleasant surprise!
Whoa.
You've aged well.
I
Flirting?
No. No.
being old friends.
Okay.
So yes.
No. No.
No.
Yeah, he looks kind of down to himself. So he's like,
Looking out, Arnold.
We're not getting into half elf
Today.
age and everything.
Have you been lifting?
yeah. So he's, well, when they have you running through the woods in every different sector of the continent every week,
What did they lift
and it's
before?
raining
Wait,
and
sorry.
it's sleeting and everything all day, I tend to stay in pretty decent shape. But these wrinkles, I hear they're not doing me anything for the ladies lately.
Well, sorry for that, old friend. We've ran into an issue. We're trying to get into the town, and they will not let us in.
Yeah, there's a strict occupancy something or another going on.
They said
I have access to the town, but I won't be able to get you in.
They said something about a troll and a troll's head. Has this troll done anything to anybody?
I know about the troll. He moved in last year. He hasn't done anything to anybody.
Yeah, he's doing the same thing.
It's more of a solitary creature.
Trying to have another
It's
story where
very
we can save the
dangerous,
trollers.
though.
Yeah.
We just
wanna
haven't
kill
sent
it.
anybody after him because, well, he's not really come out of the cave. Every now and then, wandering livestock gets snatched up, but other than that, why take the risk if there's no harm?
So you were a ranger before I was. Did you ever run into anybody named the Crows of Everosh?
Where'd you hear about the crows?
At this point, various people. We ran into somebody who claimed to be hired by them, and then we've also talked to Captain Selva, and he says that they haven't been really seen in a long time, but
It's been some time.
But they were all black.
They're quite a force to be reckoned with. Not somebody you really want to go toe-to-toe with, if you know what I mean. Never seen one, but I've tracked them before. And it's not something that you really have the skills to really deal with adequately. So if you're dealing with crows, for whatever reason, if this is a joke, which I hope it is, be very cautious of it.
well, we have some news that they might be trying to kill Farseth Sauvage. So if you've tracked them before, if any sign of them occurs, will you please go to Selva and let him know?
I have a decent relationship with Selva.
He's as bad as me.
What?
What is that?
Oh, eating.
What?
All right. Anyway.
I have a decent relationship with Selva. We've gone way back. We have our differences. We can communicate well. I'm assuming that at some point in time, he's going to send someone here to talk to me about this.
Right there.
Well, now you're informed. But
What is it?
do you have anything? I'm afraid.
You're acting like insulted.
I'm afraid the rest of the crew I'm with, we're gonna end up after this troll. Do you have anything that could help us out?
Unfortunately, I'm undersupplied as it is. You know how the Rangers operate. We were created out of a need with no funding applied. So you know how we operate. I've got everything you need in terms of basic supplies, but I don't have anything more
It's so big.
that I can really offer you. I mean, you know the outpost is always open to you.
Open to you, Mr. Fancy Pants, climbing roofs.
If there's the bounty on the troll, this Tannis fellow that runs the Adventurers Guild here in Dorothy,
knows about him.
The tennis.
Yeah.
The tennis match.
he's
Oh, so he just do no
a bit eccentric. Nice fellow, but he wants to be a lavish adventurer and doesn't really want to put forth the effort to it. He likes to live vicariously through others. You go get this troll head. Be careful. He's going to get you in. He practically funds half the city at this point, so what he says goes.
Awesome. So
Well.
we have a clear ticket
Yeah.
inside the city.
Well, I guess we got to do this. Well,
Yeah, we're not there, Keith.
I know that. I'm just
you're just talking.
providing.
Wait for him to
exposition
tell you.
We like just got a.
As not perceived, but as like some kind of weird voice.
And listen,
inside the
Arnor,
city.
if you hear anything about these crows, let me know. Keep me in the loop. Let me and my men take care of this.
Team up.
I've always thought I've been accepted among your ranks. Do you not trust us to try to help at least?
I trust you. I don't know so much about the rest of your group,
Wow.
Rangers.
but you've been outside the Rangers for so long now. I know everything's still the same, but you haven't worked as a part of our unit in so long.
Okay, Zordon.
If you know anything, let me know. But please, let us do the work. This is why we're here.
Could you provide me with a new Undar cloak?
Of course.
All right.
Why?
Teenagers with attitude.
It might come in handy.
Sure, it's yours.
All right.
There's some in the barracks.
Like a few minutes ago.
Okay, so I'll go get the cloak.
Okay.
And then
It's so far.
I can't reach it myself.
It's so far.
All right. So
all right, we'll see you, Ron. Stay safe, and I'll let you know if I see anything.
Please do. Let me know of anything you see. Here's the thing about crows. You never know who is a crow. So
So
we'll say as you're walking out.
He said, "Don't." He said, "You never know who is a crow."
Yeah, you.
Oh, I bet he's a crow.
I think the guy.
That's foreshadowing.
I'm into. I think it was a crow.
That's why I
crow.
asked him where he was from
I think
before. if he
everybody
was
we've
made
talked
from-
to is a crow.
We should go kill this guy. 'Cause I think he's a crow.
We actually start slaughtering everyone outside the city.
We could actually befriend the crow, and then turn him, and he could be a part of our
Why are
game.
you trying to make friends with everyone? These trolls and these crows.
I like animals.
I'm gonna hurt a butterfly.
Heck, I tried to take the little. What was he? A hunchback?
Yeah.
Reek.
Yeah,
Reek.
I wanted Reek as like he could be your pet. You could like.
Oh
throw him
my
into
gosh!
We're back
I'm
to Reek.
so glad we didn't try to take Reek. Okay, so we got about 13 minutes. Can we fight a troll in 13 minutes?
I think we
yes,
can.
let's do it. Let's
No,
go.
there's no way.
All
Yeah,
right.
can we just go to the cave
Can we
and it's
even
there?
get to the troll?
I
in
know.
13
It was like how.
We walked to the
teleport-
cave. Now we're there.
Yeah, we know where the cave is. We haven't asked anybody.
We
but
go
know
north.
Where the cave is.
We find this cave that can't be missed in the north.
I thought he
It
told
says
us.
north.
And
It's
there's
like
a,
near town.
a friendly troll with a welcome sign out front and a nice,
I see a
nice
goat.
potted plant.
I grab the goat. It goes meh, and then I throw it in front of the. I throw it in front of the cave, so we can
You
find
tie
it
it
outside.
Ooh, put the
You tie it on the
breastplate
post.
in the goat, like shove the gem in the goat, and then throw the goat at him. He eats the goat and he blows up.
But we could just do
Dude,
Jurassic Park.
yeah.
But then his
that's
head
a-
gets
so-
exploded.
oh,
and
his
they
head
won't-
gets
We
exploded.
won't be able to get the bounce.
Probably,
That's
yeah,
not
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We can't
Needs to be a
incinerate him.
clean cut, you know. So we
So-
should try to kill him.
So you guys don't mess with it.
With his
Me
face
and
intact.
Arnor will do the whole.
Yeah, y'all aren't good at leaving things clean.
Yeah.
So we grab
All
a
right.
goat, we put it outside, we pull a Jurassic Park, wait for him to come out.
Exactly.
I have my
Tie it
weapons
to a
out.
post.
Do you have your weapons out? You do. Okay, good. We're ready to go.
So now what happens?
Roll. That's not my roll.
Okay,
but
so we're just gonna go ahead and say we're at the cave. Or what are we doing? There's no sheep, so
There's no sheep?
there's no sheep.
You let me do all that with no sheep?
I just kept going. I was just kind of like, is it gonna
Hey,
stop?
I can.
Alright, I make a fake sheep. No.
I can cast a minor illusion. For,
Yeah, can you
for a sheep.
turn.
For a
Nose
sheep.
turns into a sheep.
There's nose turns into a
We
sheep.
shove him.
We put him.
He eats me in that good stomach.
No, we got your back.
But he takes a bite of your invisible self.
Yeah. Remember?
Well, a sheep is probably smaller than I am. I mean,
No, this
Not
is
if
a
you're on your hands
ginormous
and your
sheep that he's
knees.
gonna want to make sure he eats in
Oh,
multiple
yeah.
pieces.
This is like a giant sized sheep.
Okay. Or
Is this
I
all
can
okay?
I can just do a minor illusion for a sheep, and making it sound its boss.
I want to fight this guy in the cave.
And then it'll come out of the cave.
I don't
Yeah,
think we'll
yeah.
have anywhere to move around.
But that's his home turf.
Exactly. That's why we're going to draw him outside.
That's what he said. He makes the minor illusion
Yeah,
with
so
the sound of a sheep.
so they can
Exactly.
come out.
I'm not disagreeing.
So you're gonna make that
I thought
minor
you were.
illusion with the sound of the sheep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you say?
Minor illusion.
Okay.
Minor illusion.
Minor illusion.
Minor
Bah.
illusion.
Was it just a
So-
sheep
so-
sound, or was it also a sheep?
The sheep sound.
It's an illusion of a sheep, and it can mimic a sheep sound.
It's just the sound.
I think it's just
It's
the
not
sound
an
with the
actual
minor
image of
illusion.
sheep.
You could do
Okay,
one or
so
the
it's
other,
just
probably.
the sound of a sheep. Okay.
Yeah, but one of them is like a special.
So are you?
Just doing the sound.
I just really want this to work.
It never works.
It
I'm
never-
gonna land on my back at some point. It's all gonna happen normal.
I have my long sword and shield out.
Yeah, we all wield each other.
Okay, so
Wield each other.
I
will
need
mark
you to. Know what? Screw it. You make
It's
the
an
sheep sound.
image of a sheep too.
Okay, it's an
Sound
image?
and an image.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, regardless, it's a cave troll. So he starts lumbering out of
Can
the
we
cave.
have you hidden whenever you're doing this? So
We're
not in-
hiding in the bushes. or
Yeah,
something.
okay.
Okay, we'll roll with it. We'll
Yeah.
say you were hiding in the
Can
bushes.
you make an illusion of a big rock? of us standing?
Sure.
Okay. Well,
Stop
okay,
using
so
Sure.
cave troll comes lumbering out looking for this sheep, spots it, and he starts kind of lumbering over to it. He's slow.
He is so slow.
I mean, he's just kind of like,
Can I
Standing
do a
forever.
perception check on how nice he is?
How
Can you
nice
even
his walk seems.
communicate with a troll?
How nice his walk
Not
seems.
good.
Do you speak troll?
Yeah. What's
What do they
their
speak?
language? Do they have
Is
a
it
different
common or dwarvish?
neither.
What
Okay.
what is it?
language? Is it
Uh,
abyssal?
It's if you want to do a perception check on the troll, you can do that.
All right. Oh shoot! I hit my mic, and that is a 9.
9.
And yeah, there's nothing else why I add to that, right?
9.
Uh,
It's a troll.
I mean, it's definitely a big stinky troll.
Yep.
I
can't tell
Dude,
whether
is
it's
troll
nice or
based
not.
on orc?
I was hoping everyone had
We
toys.
should not worry about this.
No,
Okay.
So I don't
Okay.
think so. I don't think
All
so.
right.
No. Okay. Anyways,
I mean,
Somebody else
you
can
look
decide.
at it, and it definitely looks wild. It's
So
a,
what
it's
does the troll do?
it's a lone cave troll. Like,
I think
alone?
he's saying that it's walking slow so that we have time to choose to attack it before it gets to the
All
sheep.
right.
Yeah.
R and R.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
it
So do
looks
you want
like
to
a
attack it
feral
before
troll.
or
What?
after it?
Do you want to what?
Do you want to attack it before it finds out the sheep is fake, or
Heck
after
yeah.
it swings into it?
Well, I mean, why would it
I
be-
want to attack it. If we attack it before he knows the sheep's fake, he might try to go grab the sheep at some point.
So
Yeah.
that could be a nice
Like a
benefit.
s- like
True.
still distraction.
Because it'll still be there.
Either way,
Good idea.
arrow or ranged attack. You two.
I mean, I've got stuff.
I'm gonna do my hellish rebuke. My hellish rebuke is gonna
What's
rain
that?
fire. It's
Careful on the head. Don't burn the head.
Well, I'll make sure to burn them first.
Yeah, we're all at range now, so we can cast our AOE stuff if we
Yeah, we
want.
gotta
Yeah.
roll for initiative though, don't we?
Would we roll an initiative
we're
if we make
engaging
the
in
initiative?
combat, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're starting
No,
combat.
I mean, you can.
The
I mean,
first
he's
person.
kind of lumbering over there. I mean,
Forget
First
it.
person can try to hit him. Though.
I mean, you can take a hit. Somebody can take an action towards him, and it will count as a sneak attack.
Okay. He has the sneak, doesn't he?
I have hunter's mark and stuff. I mean, what?
You don't have
Doesn't
sneak?
anybody sneak attack, or is it only?
No, anybody.
I don't
anybody
have
can sneak
sneak
attack.
attack,
You're
so-
all
Since we're all
for the
stealthy.
case being right now, you're all stealthy.
And then that
Okay.
just advantage.
Yeah, I think you have advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Okay. So
Fine. I cast hunter's mark on him, which
Is that a free action?
it's one bonus action.
Okay, so it's not a main attack.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
All right. Basically, I have advantage on wisdom, and I do an extra. Where's the
thingamajig.
1d6 damage? Good thing I have advantage. 15, 16, 17, 18.
I'm
20.
Gonna...
20.
Yeah.
Wait, so you
Okay.
attack?
So how are you attacking?
With a bow.
Okay.
Hunter's mark and then shooting him.
Okay. Your attack hits.
Okay. So what is that again?
Wait, did we roll for initiative?
No, he's gonna do a sneak attack. He hit him, and then we'll have to roll for
My
initiative.
longbow
after that.
is 1d8. Where's the d8? There it is. And 1d6.
It's 1d8, 1d6.
Hunter's mark is a d6.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And then do I get anything for sneak attack, or is it just the advantage? Eight.
It's just advantage.
Okay, then it's 10.
10.
No, wait. 11. Dexterity went in.
Okay. So, You draw your bow, take aim, and you fire. Dong! So, arrow whistles through the air and lands kind of like in his shoulder, digs in deep, and he kind of flinches, looks straight at you.
Yeah. Make the boss out again.
He kind of looks down at the sheep, and then he looks kind of at you, and he's very confused, and he's very pissed off that there's this twig in his shoulder now, because it doesn't go with this bone belt he's got going on right now. So he's very ticked off at you, and now everybody needs to roll for initiative.
Dexterity bonus, right?
Huh?
Dexterity bonus, right?
Where's my dice?
Right there, the big tube.
Okay.
Wait, for what?
Blocked by the microphone. I need to roll my d20 dice for divination that I should have done when I woke up. Let's do that. 18.
I'm confused. But anyways.
And I write those down. I can replace an attack roll with those if I want to.
Okay. I got
I rolled-
22.
He's looking up at the stars.
Wait, what do you add to your
Dexterity.
for attack roll or like
Initiative, because
initiative?
because your dexterity adds to your.
Oh, negative ones.
Hmm?
I don't know if I've ever taken a negative off my roll for initiative.
I mean, I thought you added your dex to it.
Lee, what is the DM? No, it's
I
just
don't.
whatever
I don't
number.
usually. I don't add like anything.
So you just want the
we're not
bare
adding-
number?
We haven't been adding.
Okay,
anything
then a
to it.
19.
There's a definitive way to do initiative rolls, but we've just been doing it as a simple D20
Okay,
roll.
19 then.
Okay, so 19.
10.
13.
No.
Roll your d20.
6.
Okay, so who had the 19? It'd be Arnor.
Oh, he's
Who
really
was
gonna piss
next?
him off now.
Yep.
You had 13,
I had 13.
So that's gonna put Percy second.
and then I had 10.
So we got Balor third.
Nost.
Then we have the Cave Troll, CT, and then we got Nost.
Oh, okay.
You're slower than a cave troll.
I thought he was saying he was
It's
after
the
me.
big robes. They got
That's
fluffled,
what happens.
kerfluffled.
He like made a thing of tea and then was like looking into the bottom of the cup trying to figure out what his divination was.
Yeah.
All right, so Arnor, you let
Makes
one
sense.
arrow fly, and you're able to get back at it real quick with your keen half elfness.
Half elf thing.
All right.
There's no roofs to jump on though, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm just gonna attack him again.
Okay. And another one.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's the damage roll. I mean, not the damage roll. That's the attack roll.
Okay, you hit.
Okay. And since Hunter's Mark is a D6 and 1 D8 for my bow, and then another D8 for my giant or Colossus Slayer. So that's 5. 14.
So 14 damage?
Yeah. Now he's really mad at me.
Alright, so you let loose another arrow. 2 arrows out of your inventory, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
You let loose 2 arrows from your bow, or another arrow, and it kind of hits him kind of in the chest, digs in deep, and he's just kind of barreling towards you at this point. So it just kind of hits him, but he's like still going.
Can I move after my action?
You technically didn't move, so yeah, I guess so.
I want to go 30 feet in the other direction.
Okay, I see what you're doing now. Okay, that's fine.
It is my turn. Zip, zip.
So you're just like running backwards at this point.
Well, I mean, not a scared run, but kind of a get in position again kind of thing, since he's coming at me.
Yeah. Okay.
Not a Gimli, but
Advocate troll.
all right. Do what? Oh, my turn. Yeah,
Oh,
I want to
he has
catch.
to damage you first.
Huh?
He has to damage you first. The creature that damaged you.
Does it say that?
Yeah, it says it
It
first
says
thing.
point your finger.
The creature that
and the
damaged you.
creature that
as long
damaged
as
you.
it's surrounded.
Oh yeah, no, it says up here. One reaction.
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Shoot,
Darn
I
it.
can't do that. Whale. I go.
That's it.
"Huh." Just kidding. I guess I just have to run up to him and attack. With my sword. All right. So
Do you want to do a spinning attack?
I don't know. I've seen this thing over here that says frenzy bonus attack damage range or during rage. Trying to decide if I want to do that.
You want to go into rage?
Maybe not yet.
Okay.
So can I just go towards him and hit him? I mean, that's really all I can do right now. I gotta wait for him to hit me before I can do the hellish
You
rebuke.
can't go into rage?
I don't even know what it is. I'd have to look.
Is rage based on getting hit?
I don't know. I remember him in the first fight. He went. Didn't you go into rage?
Yeah.
Like,
We
it's
we
a
let
bad
him.
result.
We allowed it. So
Yeah. Chris, can I see it? All right.
It doesn't say. It's it would be under your class, I think.
Yeah.
What's your class?
fighter,
Berserk.
berserk.
Berserker.
I don't know.
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Not Conan.
Well, you just attack him.
Yeah.
Just attack him. And then figure that out later.
Yeah. I was roll.
So what's going on?
He's just gonna attack.
Okay.
Just a normal attack.
Okay.
Your rage and battle. You
So
think.
my attack roll should be plus my.
You can enter a rage as a bonus action.
You roll
Yeah, okay.
and add your attack bonus, right?
Which is
Wait,
With your weapon.
what's he rolling with?
a longsword.
That's a strength weapon. So you would add your strength plus your proficiency score. If you're
Which
proficient
is
with the weapon.
2.
Which I was
Yeah,
thinking.
you should rage.
So
He's raging now too. So
I should rage.
Yeah.
I can rage now.
It lasts for a minute, which is probably gonna be the whole fight.
Okay. What does it give me?
You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. When you make a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to damage roll that increases per level you
What?
gain.
Which we are level
3.
Sorry, it's been a while.
Which is gonna be
since
right
we-
here. Your level, so it's plus 2.
Even
we
better
go about a
than
month
that.
between our
All right. So
Battles.
plus 2, so I get plus 2. So I rolled a 13 plus
your strength.
my strength, which is 2. So
15.
I meant I rolled 11 plus 2. So
Oh, okay.
So
And proficiency.
I'm a proficiency.
For
Which
damage?
another 2.
For the attack roll.
Yeah.
Thanks for the follow, Rival Blue 89.
For
We
real.
appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
You're a cool
Thank you.
guy. Or girl.
Or in betweener. I don't know. We love you either way. So I guess what that's a 15
11 plus 2
plus another 2.
plus another 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
This is your
so-
damage?
No, this
is
is an
the
attack roll.
The plus 2 rage is for damage, not the attack roll.
No, the plus 2 is from his proficiency. And his
Yeah,
strength.
but I'm saying rage isn't plus 2 to attack.
I was just thinking
It's plus
they
2 to
should've taught
damage.
D&D in math class.
I know this is crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So what is that? I'm just gonna say 15.
Yeah.
So I roll a 15 on my attack roll.
Okay. You hit.
Okay.
So roll your attack.
Which is a little
Which one is it for him?
It should be listed on his
His
sword.
weapon.
Yeah, it's listed on your sword. What was it? A
So
long sword?
1d8.
Yeah.
Do you get anything bonus for damage roll?
The rage part, I should get another 2.
Plus
right?
2 damage, yeah.
Plus 2.
Is this an 8? No, that's a 10. Which one? 8. I think it's this one.
That's the weird diamondy one.
7 plus 2, which is 9.
So, was it you're attacking with a longsword?
Yeah.
Okay. So you run up to the cave troll, and he's barreling down at Arnor right now, but he kind of like does like a little second take because as he's kind of getting up to the bush, you just kind of pop out and you're like, yeah, and you kind of slice him along the midsection there. It kind of tears open a little hole there. And how much damage did you do?
Did 9.
So he felt that one pretty good. And now he has definitely stopped.
Chasing me.
Yep. So Balor.
Balor grabs his, he has his shield out and his battle axe, and he holds his shield up and says, "May the god of Thorm bless my weapons with thunderous smite." Cast thunderous smite upon his battle axe,
It's good.
which gives him first time you hit with a melee attack weapon during your spell's duration, the weapon rings with thunder that is audible within 300 feet of you, and the attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage to the target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone. And so then, after Thunderous Smite was cast, goes and Balor continues onward and attacks the cave troll.
Okay, but after when you cast Thunderous Smite, you have to now actually hit him with it, right? You actually have to make the melee attack.
The Thunderous Smite is a bonus action.
Oh. Yeah.
Wait, what does it say whenever you
No,
hit
it
somebody?
blesses your weapon with
Yeah.
it. in the
Yeah,
first
first time you
okay.
hit with a melee attack.
So
a
basically,
melee
it's
weapon
like
attack.
this.
You're
and
like-
it,
yeah.
it does
And
a thing,
and
and
then-
like
casting a spell on your weapon, and then when you go to use it,
okay,
Yeah. Okay.
okay, very
which
cool.
like I could have like wielded my my battle axe and shield, and then cast it, and then
I like
my
it when he
next turn I
casts
could
Thunderous Smite.
fight it. So I roll d20, right?
Yes, D20 for attack.
Gosh, 7
Plus strength.
He's a troll.
plus strength. That's 2. That's 9 plus proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
11. Is that all I add to it?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
That's all you add to it, my friend.
That's a lot.
To add, I mean, for
Yeah.
Oh, wait, don't you have?
Oh.
Is yours a protector? Is that the ability thing you took?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what number are we at right now?
11.
You hit.
Oh.
Oh, I hit. Okay.
You hit.
Woo!
He doesn't have much armor. It's just an easy.
I really want to see this Thunderous Smite. So but you hit. You hit.
Okay.
So you hit with Thunderous Smite. So now roll for damage, and then I have to roll a saving throw for.
probably extra damage.
No, you get knocked back 20 feet and then prone.
Oh.
10 feet, then prone
10
if
feet,
he
then prone.
fails a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, so I rolled the D8 for the battle axe. That's 1d8 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
4. And then 2d6. Oh, do I add anything to it?
You add your strength.
Oh, 2. So that's 6. Alright.
And then
And then. Wait. Yeah. 6. 3. That's 9.
Plus the 6 you already had.
Yeah, so that's, what is that, 15.
15.
And then because it's Balor's birthday, everything is tripled.
Triple smite.
Triple.
Okay.
Triple
So what's the saving throw I gotta get over?
strength.
Yeah, strength saving throw. What is that? Would that be spell save DC?
Yeah.
Is 12.
Okay. So, and how much damage did Thunderous Smite do?
15.
I conveniently don't have to math that really hard. Okay, so you cast this super awesome, cool thunderous smite thing that I've been waiting to see for like the last 5 episodes, because I think you've done it like 4 times now. And
Casted
then
it a couple times. I think one time I think I did use it.
Yes, on the guy that was about to rend me in half. The guy I shot in the face.
Yes.
That poor guy.
Was that at the road?
Yes, that was at the road.
yeah,
Yeah.
that guy. Well, anyways, you cast thunderous smite, and it pays off. You go in for that swing, and you hit. What weapon are you brandishing right now?
This is the special battle axe, ornate battle axe.
Okay, the one-handed battle axe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So you go in for that hit, and it just knocks just huge thunder rings through the air, and you kind of knock him like in the chin, and he kind of goes back. The beast like kind of curls back and takes his long arms, digs them into the ground, and kind of gets pushed back a couple of feet, like it kind of leaves a little dirt trail. And he kind of looks up and he kind of cracks his neck back into spot and kind of throws at you. And he's just kind of looking back and forth between you and Percy.
Yeah, I got
Alright.
a friend.
I got
And now it is cave troll time.
Cave troll time.
Cave troll time.
He
So-
failed the saving throw, everyone.
Yeah, he's really strong.
Well, he didn't get knocked down though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
He's on his
He got
knee.
he didn't
Yeah,
get
he-
knocked back. He just it kind of like it was a big hit.
Oh, I thought you
But
said he kind of
He didn't go prone.
He didn't
Oh,
go prone.
okay.
Like
Never mind.
you shoved him back a few feet. Like
Okay.
he basically made dirt trails from the force, but he didn't go back 10 feet.
Very cool.
Well, it
by the
does say make possible dirt trails.
Oh, okay. That's
way.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Please, DM note, please make dirt trails. Priest.
Racing stripes are made sometimes.
Okay.
Ew.
Racing stripes appear.
Anyways, he's like looking back and forth between like Percy and Balor here, but he kind of decides on Balor, seeing as that he was the last dude to kind of hit him,
Hit him! Hit him!
and he's not
I don't have any armor.
entirely intelligent, so
Do you add your deck?
he is going to take. He's gonna take a lunge at Balor here. So,
That means I can't use health.
what's your?
'Cause it's a
I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity check.
Whoa. Okay, what do I?
Do you have athletics,
Whoa.
Balor?
I do, but that's strength. What are you talking about athletics for?
Oh, I'm.
So
not a very
what do I
smart
roll?
person.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Wait a second, and I'll tell you.
Okay, sorry.
Dexterity roll.
Roll a dexterity saving.
Okay, roll
D-
dexterity.
D20.
You roll against mine.
So I roll a d20
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and then add 20 to it. Okay, so that's 4,000. 6.
Total.
Because he's got
With-
-1.
with
Gosh,
proficiency.
Balor,
He doesn't have proficiency in dexterity.
roll
We're
the
trying to
5.
cut off his head. And
No,
hit him
no,
in the
he has a
chin.
-1. So did you
And
roll
now-
a 7?
He rolled the 5 because he has plus.
No,
2
I rolled
proficiency.
7 and dexterity is
negative
-1.
-1.
Yeah, but your proficiency.
In
That's-
what?
He's not
Persuasion,
proficient.
athletics.
No, your general.
Oh, saving throws.
Your general proficiency.
Oh, I had
Proficiency?
bonus?
No, that's only if you have a weapon that you're proficient in.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not proficient. Yeah, I am proficient in falling down. Is this what I'm trying to do? Because I am very proficient in that.
Okay.
That's actually double proficiency.
Proficiency goes to.
Is that only for attack, or what? The
Yeah.
What did you roll?
I rolled a
Proficiency
7,
bonus
and
is
then you
for
take
if you're
dexterity away,
proficient in
which
a
would be
weapon.
Okay,
and
so
in
you're at
skill
5.
and other
Okay.
stuff. It's not
Hmm?
a saving.
So
he's holding
I'm at
the
6,
weapon.
but yeah.
still, though,
but
right?
it's not a saving throw.
right?
This is a saving throw.
7
against
minus
something
1.
he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 6.
Yeah, but I mean, you could save it by blocking it with your
Right.
weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Cave Troll's not holding any weapons. So, what he goes in, basically, he goes in kind of big, 10 feet tall, like 800 pounds.
Twice the size of you.
Huge hands. Hands big enough, he just kind of comes in and picks Balor up and just kind of like picks him up, and he's just kind of holding him here, and now he's looking at Percy.
Oh, this reminds me of a certain scene in Dragon Age.
He took to
I
Mike, you said?
remember
You picked up
2009 when
Baller?
BioWare was still
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Now you're really thinking your
Kalen.
AoE.
You're thinking about
King
For
Kalen.
Kalen, yeah.
yeah, King Kalen.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, ooh.
We don't
Baller,
want that
this ain't gonna
happening,
end
Baller.
good.
We don't want that happening
You
to
don't have to
Baller.
reroll for another character.
what you.
It's basically like a
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes.
You just with
Yeah.
one hand.
rip.
All right, cool. He's looking at me. I
my
guess
turn.
it's a good idea that it goes to Nost.
My turn.
He's
And
looking
now
at
it goes to Nost.
Yes.
So basically, right now, Balor is like you basically take disadvantage since you're kind of in the grips of the cave troll.
I mean,
I take disadvantage.
Like if
Yeah.
you were to attack him or try to get out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Basically,
I mean,
basically, you're like held at the waist, and you're kind of like.
I have my arms free.
Yeah, you
just
have your
sit there and
arms free.
hack that hand.
He just kind of got
just roll a
you.
nat 20 and cut his fingers off.
There you go.
Yeah, and this is also another thing. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but when you make attacks, you can make attacks for certain things. So it's like you can be like, I want to target something, you know.
His arm. Or
Yeah, you can be like, I want to target his arm
his
or
crotch.
his like leg or
I got you.
his
What?
face.
What
Well-
are you about to say?
I don't know. I was gonna try to shoot
Stop
his hand.
going for his chin.
I was gonna say someone attack the goat and say the goat gets it if you don't let him go.
He can't speak the same language.
All you have to do is threaten the goat.
it's my turn.
It's your turn, Nose.
Put a
Goat,
All right.
I'm gonna kill
I
you.
am 30 feet away. Just to clarify. I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb, which is 3d8, and I get to choose what kind of damage it is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do acid damage.
Now, is it going to?
Is it AoE?
Yeah, is it an AOE?
No. It's just like 4-inch diameter or something.
Oh, okay. So it's not something that's gonna hurt Balor.
So like
No.
Okay.
4
his
inches.
feet in his hand, other hand.
Okay. So it's is there? Do I have to roll for anything on that, or is it just?
I mean, it's the normal like spell attack roll or whatever,
Okay.
right?
But-
I mean,
Well,
you normally roll for spells to hit, right?
depends on the spell.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't say.
Some
What does it
spells
say
have like a
about-
spell DC save.
Save, yeah.
Whereas like if it might
says
only do
if,
X.
if the attack hits, so it's just like a normal spell.
Okay.
So that is an
it's
attack
basically like it's like magic missiles where there's like a.
Sure.
No, magic missiles automatically hit.
Yeah.
But I guess it's like anything.
There are some that you have to do roll
Yeah, yeah.
attacks on.
So do I roll for attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for attack.
15.
You hit.
Well, yeah, you would
Uh,
add some. But
And
yeah.
I'm using a second spell slot to make it do like another 1d8, so it's gonna be 4d8.
Okay.
Right. So we roll the d8.
So it's 4d8.
Yep, here's 3, so you can just roll all 4 one time.
Those are d8s.
Yeah, that's not a D8.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's a
D8
D10.
is the one where the highest number is 8.
Oh, it's 8.
It
Yeah.
looks funny.
It's 8.
No, this is the D8.
No.
It's
There's
D8
4
is
D8.
this one. It looks like a diamond.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just roll all this.
Right like a diamond.
It's a D8. It's a D8.
Holy crap. 28.
Whoa.
That's not
Whoa.
a correct
All right,
number.
all right. Before
28 damage.
Before you say anything,
Acid
I
damage.
think that Nost cast this at the neck down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course I did.
Of course he did.
Okay.
It enters his chest.
Okay. So basically, what does it look like when you cast this?
It's just like a 4-inch diameter orb that basically floats out to him. Doesn't really seem scary, but it's just like a ball of acid that
It's like,
gets
ooh,
inside of his chest and
Okay.
Inside.
explodes into acid.
So and how much damage does it do?
You did.
28.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was 7,768.
Okay. So
That's a good
you
roll.
fling this little orb out to him, and it kind of hits him square in the chest. And it just kind of like bubbles up a little bit and kind of starts dripping out. He starts grabbing his chest.
Does he fling Balor? Because that would be hilarious. Percy would laugh.
He
a lot.
drops Balor to the ground. So Balor's free. So he's kind of just grabbing, the chest, and it's just kind of melting away, and it's just oozing and bubbling, and he kind of like staggering back, and he's just freaked out. He's a feral animal, and he has no idea what this has ever felt like. So he's just kind of. So.
That's a
Okay.
really feminine troll.
Good shot, no.
All right.
And Lee, are you using troll regeneration?
Troll regeneration?
I mean, that's just a thing that I heard exists.
Why would you even suggest such a thing?
Well, because acid stops it from happening, so that's why that was part of why I chose that.
Oh my gosh.
I can't
Well,
really.
if you've stopped it from happening, then
I
I guess
can't
okay.
really relay information on. The
I mean, I know
statistic.
that you maybe you like can't tell me, but I just want to let you know
That's what acid
that
does.
acid stops that from happening
I've got you.
if it's happening.
Okay. Good call, though. Good call.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't relay the
Paranoid.
the statistics of the troll,
That's fine.
Alright.
but yeah, I get what you're saying. Thanks for that heads up.
Put a sword in your bow.
Put a sword in my bow.
Shoot your sword.
Okay,
Alright.
so he cave troll freaking out. Honor. What you
Shoot
got,
him with my bow.
Shoot him
What
with a bow.
else?
Classic.
Classic.
You don't want to be like
Oop.
Legolas and go in with your knives.
No,
He has
What's
not
that?
pulled his sword out once.
What was that?
it popped out of the tray.
What did it roll as?
A 10.
Okay, I thought it was another 7.
No. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
You hit.
Jesus,
Roll for
how
damage.
many- Do you have +7 on your attack roll with your bow?
Yeah. Proficiency, dexterity, and I have +2.
Good
That's
Lord.
crazy. Crazy.
He's a dead eye, apparently.
7, 8, 9, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18.
18.
8. What was the first arrow? 10?
Yeah.
Gosh.
See, this is what happens because, like, you're like, yeah, swords, they're fun. they
'Cause I
do
have
damage,
Hunter's
and then you
Mark
got
and
freaking
I have
acid
Colossus.
balls doing
28 damage.
Yeah.
How much
So
damage did you do?
8.
I need a better sword, man. This
17.
Is why I wanna go get the sword.
Dang.
okay, so you
Got an arrow. That can
You
do
let
more
loose your
damage at
arrow,
range. It'd be
and
safe.
it flings into his neck, and he just kind of falls over to the side. Definitely dead.
Percy says, "Oh man,
He's
come
dead.
on! I wanted to." All right, I guess it's my
Way to
turn.
go, guys.
Right, it's my turn, right, guys? I gotta chop off his head
Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
because I like hitting. dead
You're
bodies
the
with my
sword guy anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Just gotta make a strength check.
Does it count with athletics?
Cut it well.
No, it'd just be strength.
Because I'm athletic.
Cut it clean. From the neck.
Does I roll d20?
Mm-hmm.
Let me move the mic.
Limited move.
Slow down, Mike. Whoa. Okay, Mike. Okay, so strength is my proficiency. So it looks like 16,
18.
18. Yay.
You successfully cut off the troll's head.
I feel like.
Does it have any hair that he can hold?
What is this? What is the guy's name from? I feel like Talion.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh wait, I shouldn't have said that name. Just Talion.
Italian.
Not Italian, but Talion.
Italian.
And I hold it up and I'm like, yeah.
While he's doing that, is there anything
Undercover.
worth anything on the troll? Or in the cave?
So you want to explore the cave?
Sure, let's
Sure.
explore it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay.
So is there anything there? Any magic?
No magic.
Okay.
No magic at all.
Cool.
Nothing picking up on the reader.
It's a,
Do I need to roll for anything for the exploring the cave?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Well, that's wisdom, right? 12, 13, 14, 16.
You find like some animal bones and things like that, and you spot like a kind of like a bag, kind of in the corner, and it's like
Ball in the bag.
weirdly out of place. So it's like you kind of go up to it, and it's like it's empty, but it's basically soaked with like blood and guts, basically, and like you're just able to kind of like tell that it was kind of like filled with like
Somebody's been feeding the troll.
it was like a meat bag, basically.
Or the troll used it as his.
Can I take the bag and dump it out, all the contents out?
The bag is empty.
He said it-
Oh, the bag is empty.
The bag is empty. It's just been kind of thrown to the corner and been like you could tell it's just kind of been over there for a
I'll
long
take it.
time. You take the bag?
I take the bag.
Gross.
Gross.
You take everything.
I do.
Hey.
Oh, do I find any arrows on the troll?
The arrows are definitely broken.
Okay, I figured as much.
They sank deep into the
All right,
troll.
all right.
Gotta-
I figured as much.
I'm trying to get you to do something.
18 damage with an arrow, and you thought you were gonna get it back?
Yeah, that's true.
It's still not satisfying.
I'll do this. You're able to recover one of them.
Okay.
Which one is that?
The 10.
The him?
The 10.
That hit him where? In the shoulder.
The shoulder, yeah.
Okay.
That's
Getting
actually a
inside.
smart idea. The more damage it does, the less likely you are to get
Yeah.
back.
I do like that, actually.
Yeah, because I mean the idea.
Yeah, it like cracks inside
It, like,
the body.
splinters
yeah.
out and
Yeah,
stuff.
like it splints and all that. Yeah.
I do
like
like
that.
that.
Or if it does so much damage, it goes through.
Or if like you like shoot at an armored opponent, it's unrecoverable because it ruins the flint.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. This is basically just trying to get him to use something else besides a bow and arrow.
That's just what
So
I'm good at.
They didn't,
break
you
all
didn't
his
find
arrows.
anything on the body?
Nothing on the body, just like bone belt.
Yes.
In
Alright.
a bloody bag in the cave.
Yep, that I picked up.
which either
I dust off a little bit.
signifies that it looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Is what you said?
It looks like it.
He said it was out of
dragged-
place.
Like it was out of place. He goes and inspects it, and he notices that it's like soaked in like dried blood and viscous fluids and like guts. So it's like big burlap sack that he can obviously tell was filled with a bunch of like it's just a big meat bag, and it was like put in the cave.
So maybe somebody was attracting the troll there,
How big is the bag?
or they're feeding it.
Just like a like a
when-
So it's
50-pound burlap
So
sack.
it's like a burlap sack.
So-
So, yeah.
Nothing
Like a
special on
human-sized
it that you
bag?
can identify.
No, like whenever you go to the field day and you go to like do the hop race.
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
it's
Well,
one of those.
You
burlap.
call it
Oh,
a
yeah.
sack potato sack race?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, yeah, potato sack.
So
That
All
fun.
right.
Can I
That
inspect it
was
for any
fun.
markings?
sure. Well, we'll just say you already did it.
Okay.
There are no discernible markings on the bag.
Okay.
It's just a sack.
Put my ring to
Put
it.
your ring to it.
Yeah, that's been the other thing you've been doing. I put my ring to it. Does nothing.
Okay.
Does nothing. It
So
doesn't do anything
just-
until
just-
season
just
2.
to clarify,
It's like DM note. It doesn't do anything until season 2.
So GM, just to clarify, this bag was out of place in a cave troll, right? In a cave that a troll lived in, not just that it didn't seem to belong in a random cave. Like it didn't seem to belong in a cave that a troll lived in.
It basically looks like something that the cave did not drag. That the cave troll did not
Not
drag
drag
there.
in.
Okay,
That it
okay.
was already there. or
Okay.
something.
Just wanted to clarify that.
All right, so we
Okay.
know we could go take the.
Yeah, let's go take the head to the gate.
All right, so we are now at 12:29 a.m. So got to Newtown, explored. Just do like a little recap. Killed the cave troll.
Yeah.
First cave troll. Big dummy it was.
Yeah, apparently what he was like, really. It's supposed to be really scary, but we had some people get really lucky. Again,
Not really lucky.
Not really lucky. That's just my
OP.
OP.
yeah.
OP.
I only got 11 more right now, so there you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I
get
used a
wean
level
them
2
arrows
spell
down.
slot, so I
Or
got
spend
another
money, one of the two.
Yeah, I mean,
It was a good roll.
yeah.
We just had really good rolls and damage rolls.
That's luck, yeah.
But
What do you?
but
Well, I
yeah,
was
and we
saying
had
I
that cool
got an
thunderous
extra
smite.
D8.
Let's not
Thunderous
forget
Smite,
that.
Yep.
That was cool. I like
did
that
the
thing.
Second level spell slot.
Yeah, I like it too. There's other ones that does like instead of thunder damage, it's like psychic damage or
He pretty much done up there anyway, so
Oh yeah, so I knew he was an idiot.
wouldn't do much
I
more.
guess he could have started hitting himself.
I could have commanded him to do something really easy, like kill himself. Well, no, you can't command anybody to do harm to themselves. So
Okay.
He tried-
Howdy, all from Myrtle Beach. Thanks for broadcasting. HB Davis,
Hey.
you're welcome.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for watching.
Our broadcast was a little bit delayed. Technical difficulties on top
And-
of technical difficulties.
Yeah.
And we're probably about to go off air.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So
We're about to head off here, but we'll do a little quick recap real quick. So we're back. We made it to your first city. Didn't get inside the city just yet. Figured out how to do it. Met with Silvash. Kind of relayed some info to him. He's concerned. Relayed some info to the captain of the Rangers of Undar. You talked to a funny little man at the gates of the city who's giving you a lot of sass. You talked to some guy who basically gave you a bunch of free stuff at the bar, pointed out kind of all the sites and stuff. You learned that the Knights of Gwynnethine were there for the talks. You learned that they're talking about the Legion from Orso is thinking about coming in. You got merchants.
Mercantile.
Heard Merca's gonna get some freedom to Marlathine. No, you've some merchants from Hartmund are there.
and everybody wants us to come to them and let them handle the Crows of Everosh.
Yeah, because they're the professionals.
Yeah.
You're unproven scallywags.
I know, but I just find it interesting that both said we were like, "Come to me, we'll handle it. Me and my men will handle it." Not.
maybe we can trick them all to show up at once.
It'd be interesting to see what things you come up with. But yeah, anyways, you got a lot going on. You killed the troll. You got its head. Nobody took any damage. Follower got a little troll hug.
Yeah, he got a nice little roller coaster ride.
I didn't take any damage falling.
No,
Probably wasn't far enough.
it wasn't far enough.
Yeah.
You weren't flung. He kind of dropped you.
Yeah.
You were able to kind of like land on your feet. So
Well, I thought I would fall on my back at some point, or so
You
being
always
picked
do.
up and flailed around
It was
was kind of
close,
normal.
pretty
for
close.
Follower.
Yeah.
It's
Metagaming time. Did we level up?
actually, yeah. Well, you.
Well, that can be obviously.
you
what's
got-
our level up sound?
I think we need a new level.
Baller feels
We-
stronger.
We need to commission a new level up sound.
let me try that again.
remembers teaching of old.
I probably shouldn't do trademark music on stream. Especially if it's Nintendo.
Yeah, for real.
The THX intro.
Oh
What do I
man.
get?
But
Tiefling
anyways,
Barbarian, right? Isn't that right?
anyways,
Yeah.
level up will be do the level ups on your own time.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the next
Yeah,
stream.
yeah.
We'll try and go over some stuff. Anyways, good job, guys.
Yeah.
We got a lot done.
This
We're-
was late June stream, maybe
Where's the level?
July sometime we can
You
get
just
another one.
write it down somewhere up there.
Yeah.
I just
Maybe
have it
not
next to
quite a
my
month.
name.
We'll see.
We'll just have to see how it goes. Actually, this Wednesday
Yeah.
works okay for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, sort of for me. So yeah, we'll figure it out.
Wednesday,
figure it out.
what?
Wednesday stream.
Yeah. It's
It won't work for Keith in the near future. So
you're normally off Wednesdays. Though.
I am, but not on Thursday morning.
We can talk about this later.
yeah, we'll figure it. Yeah, this is later.
Our schedule is not very
Consistent.
right now.
Mhm.
We've
Nor
got-
is our location. Nor
Or our-
is basically anything very consistent. So if following the channel, following
On
Put Twitter.
on Twitter, that we'll post when we're going to be going live again for our next D&D session.
But hopefully sometime in July.
Yeah, and it would be a lot more of going on, in the next stream, hopefully.
Yeah,
We
Hopefully
had a lot
longer.
going on. I mean,
I mean, we did
for,
do a
for
lot
the time
for
we
like
did.
But we
2
like
hours
yeah.
that we streamed
Yeah.
or did this because you know.
You met a bunch of different people, went to
Got
a few
lots of
different
information.
POIs, lots of different information, and you did do a battle.
So yeah,
Yeah.
A lot
pretty
of-
successful night.
Thanks for hanging out, Retired Toast. Wait, no. How do you say it?
Rhetoric, isn't it?
Rhetoric.
Rotary.
Who was she?
Rotary?
I can't remember how to say that. that
I'm
word.
terrible.
Yeah, I used to remember. And Snortling, Snortling, thank you for hanging out.
Snortling.
HB
Snortling.
Davis, thank you. And for our new followers, and do we got one new follower, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rival
Blue
Mhm.
or
Blue Rival 89 or something like that.
I can't remember.
I wish there was a list over here.
Yeah, Miss Toast. Okay,
Yeah.
Miss Toast.
So
Miss Toast.
thanks for the follows, guys. We'll try, of course, do things a little bit more consistently. It's hard. I do swear one day I'll actually get this uploaded to YouTube. I'll get it all done.
Technically, it should be on YouTube because we stream to YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
well,
actually-
I'm talking about doing the older episodes.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff too.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen, and we'll do like a recap thing, and we'll do some lore stuff eventually too. So,
Yeah.
there's a lot going on. Thank you all for watching. And bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Follow says goodnight.
So long, farewell. If you just say goodbye.